Hello everyone, welcome back to another Thrill of Will review. Happy Big Willie Wednesday to those of you who celebrate. Right behind me, as you can see, we have the one, the only Taco Bell. Today we're going to be reviewing the breakfast box from Taco Bell. It's a newish release from them. It is breakfast quesadilla, some mini Cinnabons, and something else that I've totally forgotten. It's supposed to come in either sausage or bacon, and it's supposed to come with coffee. Now, I had a bit of an experience when I pulled through the drive-thru today. You might be thinking to yourself, Will, first of all, why are you in the Taco Bell drive-thru at all at 9:45 on a Wednesday morning? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you torture yourself like that this early in the morning? Your entire day is going to be spent in the restroom. Well, I do it for you guys, first of all. But that's second of all, it's because I've been wanting to try Taco Bell's breakfast. They have this new box, and I'm really excited to kind of dive in. So I get to the window and I say, welcome to Taco Bell, how can I help you? Everything's great so far. And I said, yes, I would love to try your new breakfast box, your big breakfast box for $4.99, which is a steal. It's a $5 box. That's incredible. They haven't had a $5 box since, 10 years ago. I was like, they're finally bringing back what the people want. So I said, I'd like first they said, are you ordering breakfast or lunch? And it's $9.50 or $9.40 at this point. And I'm thinking to myself, breakfast? You have breakfast on your sign. It says now serving breakfast. So I want breakfast. It's $9.50 in the morning. I don't want a chalupa. Are you crazy? Are you actually out of your mind right now? And the lady's like, well, we are serving both, but just so you know, we're out of sausage. And I thought to myself, it's literally the only reason I came here. I woke up this morning and I was craving sausage. Does that ever happen to you guys where you just wake up and you're just craving sausage? I don't want bacon, I don't want ham. I wanted as much sausage as I could fit into my mouth this morning. But here I am anyways, and I don't have an option. I can order bacon or no meat at all. So you know Big Willie on Big Willie Wednesday needs meat. I can't not have meat. So I said, okay, bacon's gonna be okay. Even though it's not sausage, even though I've been craving sausage since literally 5 a.m. this morning when I woke up from my existential crisis sleep. So I was like, okay, sausage is fine, that's fine. I said, can I get an iced coffee with that? And she said, oh, well, we actually are out of coffee. I was like, oh, do you have hot coffee? No, we don't have hot coffee. So what would you like to drink? She said, we have Pepsi products. So I'm like, okay, I don't really want Pepsi, but it comes with the $5 box. So I was like, okay, give me a Sierra Mist. So I got a Sierra Mist here today. They did put ice in it. I'll give it a quick little sip here. I'll give you guys a little swig test. I don't usually drink pop, let alone this early, but it was really the only option I had. Sure as Sierra Mist, tastes just as terrible as I remember. So yeah, they didn't have the sausage that I wanted to throw in my face this morning. They didn't have the coffee that I wanted to, throw down my gullet, as it were. So off to a bad start already, but the lady at the window was very kind, very considerate. So we'll see how this goes. She seemed like she knew what she was doing. I think she was a manager. So anyways, let's dig right into it. Here it is. It says rewards await right there. We'll dig right into this and see what we got going. Yeah, I'm gonna take the glasses off for the rest of this review here. I feel like we need to get a little bit more serious. I feel like I need to take this whole review thing a little more seriously here. All right, so we open this up and look what we got in there. We got the fire sauce I asked for, which is nice. They did remember. This one says, this one's on me. We got a taking requests. And then we also got some breakfast salsa. When in doubt, add. And then I guess you could put whatever you want there. And this one says, it's going to be amazing. All right. I'm not too excited about this considering my napkins are soggy. Also, yeah, soggy napkins. Not a very big fan of that. Well, let's dig right into it. Let's just start with what's on top, right? We'll start with dessert first. We have our Cinnabons here. Now, Cinnabons need a nice little pull from them. These aren't very warm. They feel like they've been sitting around for a while. It seems to be a trend with these places I've been going to. It's just a lot of stuff's just kind of sitting around. But, I mean, they're Cinnabons. It's cinnamon and sugar. How bad could it be? Just like everything this shape that is in my life, I just like to throw it back. Honestly, I'm probably just going to throw both of these back at the same time. It's usually what I do when I get orbs like this. So I'm going to throw these back, and I'll let you know how I think it tastes. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. Considering these balls of cinnamon have been sitting around for a while, it actually tasted pretty okay. They weren't as hot as I'd like. I usually like my cinnamon balls to be a little steamier, maybe have a little more crunch to them, maybe a little more pull from the white icing inside. But overall, I mean, I think it tastes okay. Cinnabons, you know, it's not too bad. Next, we got hash browns here. A pretty standard hash brown from Taco Bell. I've never had Taco Bell's breakfast before, so it's not floppy. It's not, when you go to McDonald's and get hash browns, they are piping hot. This is not that. I think the important thing about hash browns most of the time is that you get a nice crunch to them. So I'm gonna lean in here and give you guys a little first bite crunch test here. Yeah, no, that ain't it. That does not pass the crunch test. I'm sorry, Taco Bell. You can do better than that. But this is what we're all here for. We breakfast quesadilla. Again, I had to go bacon instead of sausage. Let's take it out of this little diaper here. It actually looks like a pretty good sized thing here, as you can see. It's not too shabby. Now, I love, this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I love Taco Bell quesadillas, like their steak quesadilla. I think they're really good. I think on like a late night, when nothing else is open, you know, because that's usually what people get Taco Bell, like 2 a.m. or whatever. It's actually not too shabby. So let's try this. I'm gonna try it without the breakfast salsa, then I'm gonna try it with the breakfast salsa. It's actually without first. Well, just some eggs, some bacon and cheese. Very simple. With the salsa is the way to go. So here's my main problem with it. It's good, right? It's very simple. It's cheese, it's bacon, it's salsa, and a tortilla. I mean, it's hard to mess that up. It's just so, I don't want to say bland, but sometimes that's good. I mean, I don't want like filet mignon for breakfast. You know, I don't want steak tartare for breakfast. Sometimes simple is good, and it is simple. The Taco Bell, would it kill you to leave these things in the little quesadilla maker for like 5 more seconds? I mean, look at this. I mean, look. I haven't seen anything this floppy since I saw my high school grandma's grandmother. I just said high school grandma's grandmother. My high school girlfriend's grandmother. My high school grandma's grandmother. I don't edit these things. That's saying it. I haven't seen anything this floppy since my high school girlfriend's grandmother. But it tastes pretty good. I mean, it tastes fine. These kind of mistakes are what happens when I don't get coffee. So honestly, don't blame me for this playing Taco Bell. It's honestly their fault. My mind isn't as sharp as it usually is. It's not as sharp as it needs to be. But I just can't stop eating it. Here's my overall thought. Is any of this particularly good? No. No, it's not. None of it's really that good. I'd say the cinnamon balls are probably the best part. I think that if I were able to get the sausage that I wanted, I think that would be, it would have been a huge help. You know, when you're craving sausage all day and you get to the place that has sausage and you ask for sausage and they say, we don't have sausage, but all you want is sausage. You just want sausage. And you can't get it. It's frustrating. If this were full of sausage, I'd be happier. Let me just put it that way. If my belly were full of sausage right now instead of bacon, I'd be happier. And I think we can all probably agree on that most of the time. But overall, for $5 though, You get 2 cinnamon balls. You get some soggy, floppy hash browns. You get a floppy quesadilla. And you get a Sierra Mist because apparently they don't do coffee. That's a pretty good deal. Even for crappy Taco Bell food, that's a good deal. You can't hardly find anything for $5 anymore. You know? You can't go to the bathroom for $5 anymore. So, I mean, overall, you can't get a stick of gum for $5 anymore. You can't do anything for $5. So the fact that it's $5 and it will fill you up, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. For the food itself, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10. It's terrible. It's awful. It's what you expect out of Taco Bell breakfast. There's no flavor. It's boring. It's $5 though. That's the thing. It's $5. The food would get a 3. The value, I think you have to give the value at least an 8. So overall, I mean, I guess if you merge those two together, it'd be like a 5.5 out of 10. It's better than average, but only because of the price. If this was a penny more than $5, it'd be a ripoff. But for $5, you get like a pretty good amount of food. So Taco Bell, I gotta give it to you there. But honestly, I mean, again, would it kill you to just cook this for just a little longer so I at least get a little tug to it? Would it kill you? I know you're not a breakfast place traditionally, but if you're gonna sell breakfast, at least try to look the part, you know? But anywho, that's all there really is for this review here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a big announcement to make. If this channel, which also you guys have been awesome in subscribing and sharing and watching, if it gets to 46 subscribers, the Oculus Quest 2 unboxing will be back on the channel. So tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your grandma's grandmother, tell your floppy grandmother's grandmother to subscribe to Thrill of Will reviews, especially on a Big Willie Wednesday. It's the best day to do it. All right, Willionaires, that's all for me today. Love you all. Ring that bell, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you on the next one.